Tail of the tape here for our first bout of the evening. Jarrah Al Silawi and Gregory Babene. It's Jordan versus France. Babene is the older fighter here. He's also taller and has a very slight reach advantage over the Jordanian Lion. 3 5-minute rounds of showcase opportunity for these two middleweights. Jarrah Al Silawi in the black and green. Gregory Babene in the dark shorts.
Go back, go back.
First fight of the night here at Coca-Cola Arena.
Ready.
Main event.
Ready. Fight.
Usman Nurmagomedov and Paul Hughes, 2. Touch of the gloves, and we are underway.
Talking about Babene, you're seeing it right now. He hasn't seen a third round in 9 years. The guy just goes for it every single time, win or lose. Has an incredible pace already in the half guard.
Aggressive blitz forward for Babene, finishing here in this takedown. Trying to isolate the right arm of Jarrah Al Silawi with his own shin. And that's one thing, Jimmy, with the aggression, he makes you worry more about your defense than mounting attacks of your own. It gets overwhelming for opponents.
Al Silawi's had problems with that in the past. He's well-rounded, he has good balance, good footwork, but put him on his back foot. He's a different guy. He likes being aggressive in the center. Babene's not the kind of guy to allow that. Right now, putting heavy pressure on him in half guard.
Jarrah having to decide between defending the attacks and getting into this grappling.
Here now,
rolls to a knee bar. He's got the leg isolated, but Babene is able to kick out and back into the closed guard of Jarrah Al Silawi.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was out and wasn't able to scramble in time. With the leg lock battle, you need to know when it's over and then sit up and turn that into a sweep, and he reacted a little too late. Babene again on top.
Elbow from the bottom there for Jarrah Al Silawi. Controlling both hands for Gregory Babene. Now a lockdown position, trying to earn himself a stand-up here.
Babene can make positional mistakes in fights. Last time out against Costello Van Stennis, he lost by Von Flue, which doesn't happen unless you hold on to the head too long. And things like that, where he doesn't always put pressure down when he needs to. A lot of times he creates scrambles by backing off, just like that.
Of course, they lost to Costello Van Stennis. Nothing to be ashamed of. Good jab and a right hand to follow for Jarrah Al Silawi.
This is where Al Silawi wants to be. He's good at taking the center, kind of picking you apart from the outside. Problem with being an early finisher fighter, which Babene is, you're a different guy as the minutes tick on. Leaning into his punches again. Babene go for the same strategy.
Silawi was able to
great outside trip,
evade that attack, and this time the body lock and trip puts the Jordanian Lion in the top position.
Yeah, but that's the difference, Sean. In the first attack, he's real fast, real explosive. Second one, a little bit slower, fell for the trip.
Right in front of the Al Silawi corner so he can take the instruction. 2 minutes remain in round number 1, our first fight of the night in our PFL Smart Kit.
This is where if Al Silawi stays tight, it'll take a lot of energy out of Babene. Big exploding out, good job.
Gets all the way to the back. Nice torque from Jarrah Al Silawi to get back chest to chest. More of a neutral position here. Al Silawi again goes to trip Babene over his own right leg. This time, the man from France able to avoid the takedown. Now they're swinging away in round 1.
Yeah, Babene just swings for power every time. Not really much of a setup jab. Oh, good right hand.
Angle uppercut there from Jarrah Al Silawi. Snuck through as Babene tried the attack with his leg. Hands down already for Gregory Babene, almost trying to bait Jarrah into an attack.
Be deceptive. Sometimes he is actually legitimately tired. Other times he's trying to bait you into an attack to counter.
There's another blitz. Same one as we've seen now, the 3rd in a row. And like I think to your point, Jimmy, just a touch slower. Good overhand right on the counter.
If you're in Al Silawi's corner, you're like, hey, look, round one is it. We get out of round one. And so it's been a competitive round as well. We're in good shape the rest of this fight. Not a lot of footwork or setup from Babene. He just likes those 3 or 4 straight blasts to get in, those winging punches.
Al Silawi attacking that calf, starting to cause some problems for Gregory Babene. High kick wings past the head. Jarrah Al Silawi, Gregory Babene, both had their moments in round one.
They did. I mean, kind of a toss-up. Maybe Babene on the scorecards did do a little more damage on top, but you see the sand running out of the hourglass. The end of round one. Now it's an easy single leg.
Babene now trying this guillotine.
Jumping guillotine right over the guard. And this is how he got in trouble against Van Steenis, is holding on to the head too long. Getting Von Flue country.
But that's what I mean with those tactical mistakes. Babene is explosive, but he tends to hang on to things and make mistakes that you can't afford to make at the elite level, and heads out again. This is exactly where Babene didn't want to be. Guillotines cost you a lot of energy.
And a lot of time for Al Silawi to work here in round two. He starts that top work with an elbow.
And his way out in round number one from the bottom for Babene was, elevate and explode. Well, that takes a lot of energy to do.
Good work here by Babene getting the butterfly hook involved. But you can't stop the escape there.
Also, back of his head flat on the mat. All signs of fatigue for Babene. Plenty of coaches out there will tell you, half guard, don't worry about passing. Just land punches, keep their hips stable, essentially. You can land great ground and pound. Al Silawi trying not to take any can. Another elevator by Babene, but it's the same as the striking, where he gets in a position he got into in round one, and he doesn't quite have the physical follow-up. He escaped from this position last time, and this time Al Silawi all over him, almost getting to mount. Yep.
Another elbow from the top. Important moments here for Jarrah Al Silawi too, because if you're going to put in all this work and get yourself to the top position, you have to make it mean something besides control in the fight. He hasn't been in competition for a year as he tries to set up this arm triangle. Hard to find the space next to that cage.
Yeah, not doing a ton of damage with this top position, but really taking the energy out of Babene, making him carry all of his weight. Short punches, not trying to give Babene any space to explode up. Right next to us, calling for hammer fists. Arm triangle danger, but too high on the arm. Goes back to it.
Jarrah just took a look up at one of the screens here in Coca-Cola Arena with 2 minutes left to work in round number two. Plenty of fight left. Both guys showing some fatigue. Better work here as he stacks up that guard.
Yeah, knee cut back to half guard. No warning yet from the referee. Silawi's just doing enough to keep it here.
Good guys, work.
His corner calling for more action. They want hammer fists. They want elbows. They want Jarrah Al Silawi.
And there's the ref. Right? Knew it was coming.
Get up, get up, get up. Up, fight!
The fans here at Coca-Cola Arena like the call for stand-up. Babene with a couple of hooks. That one off-balanced. Jarrah Al Silawi tries to respond with a lead uppercut. Well-timed knee.
Silawi really passive on the outside. Haven't seen him take advantage with any leg kicks.
Tried to bring the left leg high, blocked by Babene.
Babene's guard is wide open. Hands down by his waist.
The high knees will not score points on the judges' scorecards. Tried a wheel kick, spacing and timing way off. Al Silawi takes the back and will finish this round in a strong position as a result.
Time. Ready. Ready. Fight.
5 more minutes. Calf kick to start things from Jarrah Al Silawi. Leg kick from Gregory Babene twice now.
Good chance this fight's 1-1 going into round number 3. Now, who's got the energy to do more, especially in these positions?
Jarrah likes to switch stances and throw that left leg high.
I knew he was going to be diving in for a takedown at some point. That's his bread and butter.
Body lock. Babene able to shove it off for now.
He went hard for that outside trip. Didn't have the positioning. Didn't get Babene to step first into the trip. The question is, the guy is used to getting early finishes. How much gas does he have for round 3?
Double unders here right in front of our broadcast position for Jarrah Al Silawi. Trying to get his hips into the same position. 2 successful takedowns have come from earlier in this fight. Babene now wise to it, making the adjustment. Good knee on the inside from Gregory Babene. Al Silawi tried a lateral drop.
Overcommitted to it. Babene trying to score some points back with the ground and pound. This is not where Al Silawi wanted to be.
Switching the punches to elbows now, Gregory Babene. Back to big punches. Jimmy, even when he's on the ground, even when he's ground and pound, it's big winging punches.
Everything he throws is like that. There are no feeling out punches for him at all. No setups, no small hammer fists. It's all big. With 3 minutes left, he can fight basically in spurts and win the round.
And
Babene does not want to step back and let this one get back to the feet. He knows he can ice this round on top.
Not quite able to jump past the guard of Jarrah Al Silawi.
He stepped into it aggressively. Let's put it that way.
Scan the QR code on your screen now. Download the PFL app. Exclusive fighter content, full fight library, and the latest news on all things PFL.
He stepped too hard into the right hand, almost ended up in arm triangle trouble, but it's hard to secure from this position in guard.
The urgency from advice is there for Al Silawi's corner. Babene didn't seem bothered by letting him stand up.
I don't see the wisdom in that decision. He kept the pressure on. He certainly won this round and the fight. Now he looks very tired. Al Silawi now trying to get back the round with 2 minutes left. Judges tend to remember what happens at the end of a round more than the beginning.
Back to the calf kick. Babene thought about switching stances to hide the damage.
Nice uppercut again. He scored with that a couple times.
Leading a combination with that rear uppercut can be dangerous. It's not the fastest punch to target, but when your opponent is as tired as Gregory Babene is, worth the risk for Jarrah Al Silawi to throw.
Buster Douglas Holyfield, just me? Anybody else remember that? Okay, all right, wrong crowd, I get you. Led with that uppercut, got knocked out. Find it on YouTube. Nice right hand. Silawi doing a good job from the outside. Now for the easy takedown.
Big explosion from Jarrah Al Silawi trying to steal this final minute of round 3.
If he stays busy, he can do it. There's the pass. Question is what he tries to do with it. 30 seconds left. And trying to step over a little too early. He's trying to get Babene to turn all the way around and take his back, and Babene not taking the bait.
Good elbow.
Good
Trained it out first. Drives the point of that elbow right into the side of Gregory Babene.
All going to be about who the judges see as more active. Al Silawi trying to pass guard. Did land some good ground and pound. Was it better than Babene did? That's the question.
Final few seconds of our first bout of the evening here at Coca-Cola Arena in Dubai. Jarrah Al Silawi finishes on top, and we go to the judges' scorecard.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first official result of the evening after 3 5-minute round of action. We take a look at the judges' scorecards. Judge Ahmed Zaki scores the card 29-28 for Babene. Judge Jacob Montalvo scores the cards 29-28 for Jarrah. And Judge Brian Miner scores the card 30-27 for your winner by split decision, Jarrah the Jordan Lion Al Silawi.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now to the PFL MMA YouTube channel.